Students, those who says good morning, good evening. I am also saying good evening. So students who are in the online, am I audible students? Am I audible students? Okay. So now let's move to the further. What was our last class concept? Default parameters concept. Go to the 4 p.m. functions under the notes. So there I said types of arguments and parameters. There is a part of that. So I was completed already. Positional arguments. Why do you use positional arguments? Why do you use positional arguments? To pass the specific data. To pass the specific data. In positional arguments, rules are what? Each argument value going to what? 1 minute students. Just for a minute, ma. So I need to go for one small thing. Zoom it 64. Just for a minute. So this presenter marker is not working. Okay, let it be. So here I'm trying to start with positional arguments. There I said first parameter is going to where first argument value going to where first argument value going to first parameter, second argument value going to where second argument, like that nth argument is going to nth parameter, and order to be maintained, meaning to be maintained for higher accuracy of the data. That is what I was explained in the last class. Must remember students. So functions, after that, where the positional arguments concept is explained. The positional arguments concept is always used for passing specific data from function calls to a function definition. So PVM gives high priority to the positional arguments that I was already explained in connection with the default arguments. And I did some examples also on that. Default arguments also I said, when there is a common value for the family of what similar function calls, such a type of common value must be taken as what? A default parameter with a common value. Not recommended to pass to positional arguments or parameters. So you have to take param n minus 1 is equal to value 1, param n is equal to value 2, you need to take. These are called what? Default parameters. And other things are called what? Positional parameters. And I said one important rule also. When we use default parameters, they should be used in the last part in the function definition. They cannot be used as a first or second. And I said last class error also, and I said some examples also on that area, students. So if I open it, you see that these two are called what These two are called what functions. I said actually this is called what? Wrong. This you should not write it. Maybe might be I send the program like that to you, but actually the program will be something like this. Just I was put only for showing the error purpose I written, but actually you need to write like this. I hope you understood, students. Yes, and this is a very, very important. How it is important today class? I used it. DEF array function I used it. Did you remember? Object comma D type. D type I took it. This is called our syntax. NumPy related I am talking about. There, how it was defined it, D type, object type passed it. Sometimes D type I am not passing. That time what was the D type taking? Int type. Is it a default value or not? When you pass it, that will be taken as a float type or bool type or what you are passing, that will be taken. So everything life of Python programmer is only Python related functions. These functions are important. I hope up to here you know, na? So positional arguments, this is for passing the specific data. This is passing the common data. Now I'm talking about keyword arguments or parameters. This is the most important, students. Every technique is important. Every technique is important. So morning time when we are going to do that, half of the members are belongs to our batch, half of the members are from different batch, and they are coming and asking after the class is completed, sir, what is functions concept? Where is the functions concept? When I show the index, they don't know even syntax for defining function also. And to those people, if they want to learn Python, how complicated it is. Functions, anonymous functions, they don't know. They don't know these parameters also, keyword, default, what do you call it, positional. They don't know all those things. Why I am showing in the class to other students? Because they should feel that. Otherwise, they will think that they won't understand. Definitely, if they don't have the fundamentals, definitely they don't understand. No? That's why I'm showing that kind of topics. Right? Come to the point of it. Keyword arguments are parameters. This is also one of the most important technique. Look at students. So my requirement of output today is A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. These are called our things. A, B, C, D are called our variables. In that, I want to take up, this is A. Next I'm going to take B. Next I'm going to take C. Next I'm going to take C. And next I'm going to take D. There I'm going to take D. There I will take 10. Next is 20. Next is 30. Next is called what 40. 40 this is. And that means under A, you must print 10. Under B, you must print 20. Under C, you must print 30. Under D, you must print 40. That means always you must pass the values of A, B, C, D as 10, 20, 30, 40. For example, you defined a function. What is the function name? Display. There I am taking A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D. This is my data. There I am going to print of what A comma, B comma, C comma, D I am writing. D I am writing. Now I am going to write main program. Main program I am going to write it. What is that now? Display 10 comma, 20 comma, 30 comma, 40. This is my data. What is happening? Function call with positional arguments. What is happening there? 10 will go to 10 will go to this A, 20 will go to this B, and 30 will go to this C, and 40 will go to this D. So that they are printing. That means I am the developer of what? Varsha. Voice is not clear. Online students, is my voice is clear or not clear? Is my voice is clear or not clear? Everybody clear. Varsha, please relog in, ma. Please relog in. So Varsha, please relog in, ma. So now I will go to the further. Now I'll go to the further. Display of 10, 20, 30, 40. So here I am the developer of function definition. I am the caller of the definition. For example, I am the new programmer. I am only the caller. I am only the caller. I am only the caller of the function. I am only the caller of the function, but not a developer. But not a developer of what function. I am only calling. I know that developer who developer is what? K.V.R. is a developer of the function. But who is the caller of the function? For example, caller of the function is some student called Rajesh is a caller. Rajesh is a caller of the function. Developer of the function is KVR. So KVR knows what will be the order of the parameters, but others knows what? Only the name of the parameters they know, like object comma D type, like morning class. Here I'm going to take it what? Rajesh knows only the parameter names. You don't know the order. Order knows what? Developer knows. Caller knows only what? Parameter names, A, B, C, D, you don't know the order. A first, B first, C first, D first, you don't know. But how you will call? Tell me. He is calling whatever it might be the order. I say C is equal to, suppose if he pass 30 comma 20 comma 30 comma 20 comma 40 comma 10 like this. To whom 30 will go? A. To whom 20 will go? B. To whom 40 will go? To whom 10 will go? D. So order is disturbing or not? So how can I know? Caller don't know the order, but caller knows parameter names. That time, what 32 pass to whom always? C is equal to. Next, 22 pass to whom? B is equal to. 42 D is equal to 10 to A. So irrespective of the order developer has taken it, the caller is sending the data perfectly. This concept is called what? This way of calling the function, the way of calling the function is with which concept? Keyword arguments. What are the keyword arguments concept says? What are all the formal parameters you have taken it? Those formal parameters will be taken in the function call as a keyword arguments. These are called keyword arguments or not? Key. C is a key, B is a key, D is a key, A is a key. And these are called what? Values. I hope you are following. These are called keyword arguments. Able to understand? So this is the one. Next, one more person is calling what? Display. Is calling 20, 10, 40, and then what? 30. This is also going wrong passing or not? How do you pass properly? B is equal to A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to C. What is this? D is equal to correct. D is equal to and C is equal to. Is it the way of calling or not? What is this concept is called? Keyword arguments. So when do you go for keyword arguments? I know the parameter names, but I don't know the order of the parameters. That time to pass the data more accurately, I will use which concept? Keyword arguments concept I will use it. Clear or not clear? Clear. Online students, is it clear or not clear? Quickly, quickly you need to say. I think you got my point. Yes. So let me go to the program students. I'll go for displaying this. So here I'm going to take up, see, program for demonstrating, demonstrating, program for demonstrating keyword arguments, keyword arguments. Students, today I'm not feeling well because of cold and cough, some small feverish. Still, I came to the class. Morning onwards, I'm taking because I don't want to cancel my class all of a sudden. Because of morning, it is okay, little bit I came, but afternoon onwards, little inconvenient of feeling more weakness. Till I'm taking class, but I'll take up to sometime where I can feel much comfortable, right? So don't feel that when I leave a little early, I'll take up to 5:20, 5:30 like that. But half an hour before I may leave you. Okay. Na? So let us go for it. Demonstrating keyword arguments. DEF, I'm going to take it. Keyword arguments. Keyword arguments. Example 1.py. Keyword arguments example 1.py. So in place of me, if any other faculty was there, definitely they would have been taken rest also. But I did not cancel my class anytime. Did I cancel any time? Unknown by saying that tomorrow class, I intimated in advance. But did I cancel any after you come, you went back in your batch time when it is started? No. So if I did that, because in my entire teaching life, I'm maintaining a diary. So when I cancelled my class all of sudden, in my first, by God grace, all my students' grace, that never happens, cancelling all of sudden. In my 26 years of experience. I cancelled my class. Rarely, 5, 6 times only I cancelled it. All of sudden, that time only. Majority of the times, I'll come to the class because I see only much happiness, much dedication in teaching field only. So you also put more on your education. But you people are good, but reading problem is coming. Good, coming to class daily, but reading is coming sometimes problem. And of course, forgetting problem you said already. Are you doing that exercise? Done exercise? Any improvement? One day only. Okay, do at least 15 days. Okay, take care. And you already hair is not there on your head. Take care. Slowly you do it. Okay, don't do all of sudden. One day, one few minutes only you do. Don't do more time. Okay, na? Good, good student. Okay, ma. Farah, thank you, ma. So let us move to the further. Right, Ashish, Ashia Khan, Aisha Khan. Thank you, ma. Let me move to the further. DEF, DEF, display, display. A comma B comma C comma D. A comma B comma C comma D. Print of backslash T A value, backslash T B value, backslash T C value, and backslash T D value. I'm taking dot format of what? A comma B comma C comma D. A comma B comma C comma D. Now I'm writing main program also here. Main program also here. Now see students. Now I'm going to take it some small line of control. Small line of control. There I'm taking. There I'm taking. Here I will print of backslash T A, backslash T B, backslash T C, backslash T D. Sorry, students. Backslash T D, backslash T D. So here I'm going to take a, I'll call my functions. How do you call it? 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. What is this now? Function call with come on. Function call with positional arguments. By looking at it, you have to tell which type of mechanism I am using. Function call with which mechanism? Come on. Positional arguments. Try to run this example, students. Try to run. Save this code. Go to this place, students. 4 p.m. Functions here. There I am going to take up. Save this code. I said save it. Coming to the command prompt. Coming to the command prompt. There I am taking. Here I am going to say run as an administrator. Here I am going to take it. E colon CD K.V.R. Python here and say 4 p.m. 4 p.m. CD functions here. There you try to run this code py this example. So I got it under A, B, C, D values are coming. Go to back to this case. Now I'm going to take it. Display. Now I'm going to write it. 20, 10, 40, 30. If I say function call with what concept? Functional arguments if you call it. Function call with the positional arguments if you call it. You are getting wrong mapping. Am I correct? Wrong mapping coming or not? So this concept, I want to pass my data in any order, but when it reaches to this place, it has to exactly fit it into that place only. So this is not useful here. How do you pass it? With the what arguments I have to say? Keyword arguments. So don't disrupt the order what you are passing, but tell to which value, to which formal parameter 20 to go, to which formal parameter 10 to go, to which formal parameter 40 to go, to which formal parameter 30 to go. How do you write that? Come on, B is equal to, what is the next term? A is equal to, D is equal to, C is equal to. You just pass like that. This is purely what arguments? When do you go for keyword arguments? We know the function name, we know the function parameter names, but we don't know the order of it. To pass the data accurately, I'll go for which concept? keyword arguments. Understood? Well, go to the place. Now see the data. I'm getting, see, even though I passed in wrong in order, but exactly I'm passing to A, B to B, exactly it is passed. Next, I will go for one more thing. Students, display 40, 30, 20, 10. What is this concept is called? I want to pass function call with what? Keyword arguments. How do you pass it? I forget. D is equal to C is equal to B is equal to A is equal to. That's all. You execute it perfectly. The data is passing over there. You go for one more kind of thing, students. Now I'm going to take up. You answer my question. 10 comma 20 comma 40 comma 30. 40 comma 30. What is this 10 comma 20 40 comma 30? 10 20 okay. Not disturbing. I don't want to disturb. 10 will go to this place. 22 go to where? B. But 40 is going to C. 30 is going to D. This is called wrong mapping. Correct or not? Whichever is going wrong, I will pass to what? Beautiful. D is equal to, come on. C is equal to. What is this concept called? With what concept? Function call with positional arguments and keyword arguments. First two are what? Next two are what? Which one to use first? Later to use what? Right. That is the rule. If you reverse it, you'll get error because PVM gives preference for what first? Positional arguments. Excellent. Go for running this code, students. See, ma? Yeah, capital C, 100%, capital C. If you write a small d, capital small d, small d and small c, you will get error. You already got an error. What is that? Unexpected keyword argument called what? A D. So you need to pass perfectly like that. I hope you are following. So coming to this place, here I am writing, here I am writing 10, 20, 30, 40. You're able to follow? Now, last and final students, display 10, 30, 20, 40, 40, like that. Come on. First one, I don't want to disturb. Second one onwards, C is equal to, B is equal to, D is equal to. What this is called? Function call with positional arguments with keyword arguments. Exactly. You execute it. You see this now. Got the data. I think you are following me. And you cannot write like this. You see, students, you cannot write like this. So here, C, B, D are called what? Keyword arguments. And if you try to write in the beginning, if you try to write in the beginning like this, if you try to write in the beginning like this, that time you'll get a problem. Function call with what? First keyword argument I am writing. First, let us see the error, students. First, see the error. Run this code, see the error. Read out. Positional arguments follows keyword argument. That means first you have to write what? Later you have to write what? That is the error. That is what I said. Positional arguments will be given which priority? Highest priority. So this is what you said is wrong. Understood? Right. Did you understand the meaning of this entire thing? Right. So students, now I would like to go for one more example. Online students, I hope it is more clear for you. Copy this now. I'm going to take it one more example. There I'm going to take up one more example. I will take it. Next example. Others, now I'm going to take up this data. What is this now? Same. Of course, I will carry the questioning part. Keyword arguments concept I will carry. This I will try to take up. Keyword arguments 2.py, 2.py. There I'm going to take up DEF, SNO, DEF, display, something like STUD info, SNO, comma, SName, comma, SName, comma, marks, comma, and next I'm writing course, for example. Course is equal to, comma, marks, comma, CRS is equal to Python. I'm writing. And the next is called what you know? City is equal to HYD I am taking, for example, or India I am taking. CNT is equal to India. This is what I am taking there, students. I'll print the data here, students. Backslash T nu- number and a name and backslash T marks. Backslash T course. Backslash T country. Dot format of SNO comma SNAME comma marks comma marks comma CRS comma CNT CNT. I'm writing CRS comma CNT. This is what I wrote it. Now I'm going to write it. Main program I'm going to take it. Main program. What this main program says, students, into 50. Now I'm writing here. Print of what? I'm writing there. Backslash or I will write SNO backslash T. What is the next? Name backslash T backslash T. Marks I'm taking backslash T. What is the next? Course I'm taking course backslash T. Next is called what? Country. Country I'm taking. There I'm writing country I'm taking. Here I'm writing. Like this I'm trying to write it. So here I'm trying to write print of print of no. I will call the data. Display STUD info. See students, it in PyCharm it is so easy to write it because it helps a lot. But here you will start thinking about it. Display student info, pass the data. 100 comma RS comma, I'll pass it. Marks comma, next I'm passing. Like this, I'm just passing it. What this is now? Function call with what? With positional arguments. Yes, positional arguments I passed it. Try to run this, students. Try to run this now. Try to paste it. Look at students. Here I'm writing. Try to run. The thing is, I'm using, of course, I need to say backslash T, of course. You try to see under the number, under the name, under the course, under the country. We got it. Very nice. Up to here, no issue. Display STUD info. STUD info. Now I'm passing something like this. Take care. TR, TR. And next I'm saying 200. Next I'm saying something like Java. Next I'm passing. Let it be. I'm using I'm saying something like 34.56 I'm saying or something like 88.88 I am saying. This is also called what? Up to here. This is also called what? Functional call with what? Positional arguments. But see what is happening. You see what is happening. We are getting this is wrongly mapping or not. So you need to default anyhow it is correctly coming. But these things to be going perfectly. Or that what you will do? Come on, students. What should I do? S name is equal to what is this now? SNO is equal to and what is this is called marks is equal to SNO marks is equal to function call with what? Positional arguments. Run this now. Run this now. Coming to this point, here I got the data. This is comes under what? With what arguments? Keyword arguments. Keyword arguments. Keyword arguments. Next, I'm going to take up one more kind of thing. Display STUD info. STUD info. Now I want to pass the data. Now I'm passing the data. Same thing only. Now I'm writing something like this. Look at Java comma 300 comma. Just I'm passing. You need to adjust later. 300 comma 300 comma. I'm just saying something like a dr comma and 55.55 comma and USA I'm passing USA. I'm passing the data like that. How many I'm having? Around 5. Here, how many I passed it? 5. Start here. If I run my code like that, if I run my code like that, completely going in wrong. Under the number course came, under the name number came, under the marks this came, under the course this came, under the country USA came. These are all called wrong mapping or not? How do you do that now? Start. CRS is equal to, that means your default value also I am using as what? Keyword argument. Next called what? Next. SNO is equal to, what is DR is called? S name is equal to, what is this is called? Marks is equal to. Is it necessary to leave like this? No. If I leave like that, you will get error or not? Error you will see. Error you will see. This is an error. Positional arguments follows what? Keyword argument. Keyword argument. Positional argument follows what? Keyword argument. Are you following or not? So, coming to the point back, error came. So, how do you rectify that error? Already error I shown you. Come on, how do you write it? CNT is equal to USA. CNT is equal to USA. Now, he said CNT is equal to USA. Are you following this? Right. Understood? Huh? So, one day, you've seen in my NumPy class, one person used to come and sit in the starting. Did you remember? First 2 days, 3 days he came. Next, I'm asking questions to him only. I'm asking continuously to that guy. He is raising the hand, I'm asking the question. I'm raising the hand, I'm raising the question. And not raising. First day he raised a hand 2 to 3 times. I asked. Second day he is not raising, he is seeing. When I'm asking continuously question, and he felt that he is right. After that, what happened? I'm showing immediately in the system or not. He felt that it is wrong or not. And later he feared a lot. 61 years person retired from some organization. He feared a lot. And yesterday he said, I don't know that. Today, when I'm clarifying online doubts, he said that at the last moment, he said, so he is in online only. If he come to offline, I may ask question, fearing a lot. So subject to fearing, no fear when subject is here. Where? Brain. No fear when subject is in the brain. If no subject, fear only. Whoever it might be, 90 years or 80 years, whatever it might be you are experienced, subject is mandatory. Correct or not? If you have in your packet, in your packet, if you have more money, you will buy everything or not? Anything you can buy. If no money to see something, you will fear a lot to buy something like that. Brain contains total Python. You will conquer with anybody. You will face questioning with everybody. If no subject, when I look at, you will move your head that side. Why? Subject is like that. Any of students come to the point back. This is which concept? Keyword arguments. Keyword arguments, you understood how you need to pass it. Here in this example, which mechanism you followed? Positional arguments are there, calling positional arguments. Keyword arguments you used it. And along with that, you are using default also. Here I am passing keyword arguments with what? Positional arguments also used it. Now last and final, I'm going to say display STUD info. STUD info, there I'm saying 100 comma, something like 400 comma, 400 comma, something like SR. Now there I'm telling about something like RSA. There I'm talking about 67.88. Now I'm saying that HTML I'm passing. What is the first two are called? Number and name. They are going to number and name. Number and name. And what is this RSA called? City, country. What is 67.88 called? What is HTML is called? Course. So you pass properly. Pass with what arguments? Come on, how do you write it? CNT is equal to, next, marks is equal to, next, come on, huh? CRS is equal to, like that you need to call. Function call with what? keyword arguments. Function call with keyword arguments. Try to run this. Try to run this. Now, somewhere else there's a mismatching. Maybe some bracket problem. Execute it. So you got perfectly this data. Are you able to follow, students? This is about concept of keyword arguments. So tell me, which is the most important? When do you go for keyword arguments? When do you go for keyword arguments? Today morning I said na DEF. What is the function name? Array. Object comma. What is that? D type. What it was? Int. So they have written some logic. What logic they written it? I never bother about it. What is this now? Tell me. I am taking here LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. This is my data. How do I pass it? NP dot array of LST. LST will go to where? Object. Object. I can pass it simply called what here? Float. Float is for what? D type. Suppose if I don't write anything, I was written in the example like that. What is the D type taken? What concept it is? Keyword or this is called what? A default parameter. What is this is called? Positional argument. Sometimes I may fall deep in array of D type is equal to what? Float, comma, object is equal to what? LST. Which concept it is? Keyword arguments. So NumPy, pandas, anything you learn, our classroom functions only. You will do wonders when you read my notes. If you don't read now, out of order. Right? So that's why take care and move forward. So here I'm going to introduce, I hope keyword arguments concept is clear. I think so. Keyword arguments concept is clear. Shall I move that keyword arguments example one, students? Here I'm going to take up a small concept I want to show you. So let us go to the functions here. Functions here. One small concept I want to show you. Keyword arguments. Please read out that. When do you go for a keyword? In some circumstances, we know the function name and formal parameter names. I know function name, plus parameter names I know, but we don't know the order of the formal parameter names. That may be ABC, that may be CAB, that may be BCA, that may be ACB, whatever it might be. And to pass the data or values accurately, we must use the concept of what? Keyword parameters or keyword arguments. To implement the implementation of keyword parameters or argument says that all the formal parameter names used as arguments in function call as keys. As keys. Syntax for what? Function definition. DEF, function name. Param 1, param 2, param n. And so on I am using it. Syntax for what? Function call. Function name, param n is equal to value n, param 1 is equal to value 1, param n minus 1 is equal to value n minus 1, so on. Here, param n is equal to value n, param 1 is equal to value 1, param n minus 1 is equal to value n minus 1 are called what? Keyword arguments. When we specify keyword arguments, see that when we specify keyword arguments before positional arguments in function calls, then we get syntax error. What is the syntax error, students? Positional arguments follows because PVM gives the first preference for what? Positional arguments. I will write down because PVM gives first preference for first priority for hmm, first priority for positional arguments. This I will write it. This is the reason for getting such type of things. This is how the things are getting now. I hope it is clear. Okay, students in the online, can you respond once? Is it clear for everybody? Is it clear for everybody, students? Now I'm going to enter into the another technique. Tell me types of arguments. What do you know? Positional arguments, default arguments, keyword arguments. When do you go for positional arguments? To pass specific data. When do you go for default arguments? To pass common value. When do you go for keyword arguments? I know the parameter names, but I don't know the order of the parameters. That time to pass the data accurately, I will use what? Keyword arguments. These are all very, very important. Now I'm going to enter into the another most important concept, variable length arguments. Variable length arguments concept I'm going to enter, which is a dead easy concept now. Variable length arguments concept I'm going to introduce. How simple it is. Let us start understanding about this entire concept. Simple students, let us start variable arguments or parameters. Now I'm going to talk about it. Very, very easy students. Look at. Go to the example directly. Go to the example directly. Now I'm taking about it. So I'm taking like this. Here I'm going to take new others Python here. Look at program for demonstrating, program for demonstrating, program for demonstrating which concept? Variable length arguments are parameters. Be careful students and try to follow variable, variable args, variable args length len example1.py. It's little tricky students and try to careful enough. DEF, DEF, something like a display vals. So I'm taking, first I'll start with the main program. First I'm going to start with the main program. I'll start with what? Main program I will take care about it. So students, now I'm going to enter into that. Main program says what you know? See, display vals. Careful. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. What is this now? Function call. I'm telling about other mechanism of calling. Function call 1 with what concept? Positional arguments. Function call with function call 1 with 5 positional arguments. Correct or not? 5 positional arguments. So what I do? DEF. What is my concept here? Display vals. What I do? A comma, B comma, C comma, D comma, E colon. I'll say what here? A comma, B comma, C comma, D comma, E. What is this concept is called? Function definition 1. Function definition 1. Function definition 1. For this function call 1, function definition 1. Why this function definition 1 matching? Here 5 are there. Here 5 parameters are available. Understand? Now execute this. No hurry. And you need to observe one important point over there. See students. There I will take out, run this code, run this code. Py, here you observe it. I got 10, 20, 30, 40. So, etc. It's the problem. How it will execute? First it will come to line number 3. It come to know the name of the function. And it comes to the main program, line number 9. From line number 9, it will go to the body. So, function definition will not execute voluntarily by itself. Function definition will execute through function calls. Correct or not? Now, see students, display vals of very, very important. 10, 20, 30, 40 only. Function call 2. Function call 2. Function call 2 with what? 4 positional arguments. Function call 1 with 5 positional arguments. Function call 2 with how many arguments? 4 positional arguments. How do you run this now? How do you define DEF? Display vals. Display vals. What should I do? First of all, you tell me, is this function call 2, is it the first one matching? No. Why not matching? Because E is a positional argument. Definitely you have to pass the value. If you take it, 500 if you take it, that is happily matching students. Matching. But today, I am not passing what? Second one I am not passing. Only 4 arguments I am passing. Here 5 are there. It is a one more supposed to be given. Error will come. Display values missing one required positional argument. E value you are missing, it is saying. So compulsory you need to pass what? 5. But how many I am passing? 4. What to do now? To correct this, what to do? Is it necessary to define one more or not necessary? Necessary to define one more or not? Yes, define. How do you define? Copy. I'm saying there. Come on now. A, B, C, D. What is this now? Definition 2. What is this now? A, B, C, D. Are you following? Now, be careful. Observe. Now, what is happening? What is an output is coming? Because of that, what is an output? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. What is the second one? 10, 20, 30, 40. Right or not? Everybody will expect the output like that, but it will not come. It is an error. It is an error. Why error? It is an error. Everybody will expect first one, first answer, second one, second answer. Like that, they will think answer they will expect. Like I said, not only everybody will expect, but it is an error. Sir, how? See, first you take display values 1. Display values 1, you take it. Display values 2, you take it. Display values 1, you take it. Display values 2, you take it. Both of them you take it. Display values 1, display values 2, you take it. And then here display values 1 and display values 2, you take it. Try to run this. Try to run this example. You got the perfect output, correct? But here, this is a unique methods. These are the unique methods. These are the unique methods. Pass the data, pass the data, pass the data, and pass the data. You remove that. That time what is happening, you know, students? First it will come to where? Line number 3. Line number 3. From line number 3, it is coming to know that display values function with how many arguments? 5 parameters. Next it will come to where? 5. Fifth line it will come. It is the function name with how many parameters? So is it the same name or not? Same name. Same name. When it is containing the same name, PVM will give the preference for latest function name only. Well, both of them are what? Same name is there. See, A is equal to 10, A is equal to 5, A is equal to 20, A is equal to 9, A is equal to 3. What is the value of A? What is the value of A? 3. Why? Because PVM is not remembering all these A's. PVM is an interpreter. It remember the last latest one only. So PVM remember fifth line, fourth line, third line, fifth function only it remember. With how many parameters? 4. Okay. It comes to which line next? Third, fifth. Come to where? Ninth. Ninth line. Ninth it will come. So when it comes to ninth statement, it is you are passing how many? 5. But how much function definition it remember? 4 parameters, 5 parameters. But how many you are passing? And don't think that it is going there. It won't go there. It will go to latest one only. It is going to give you error or not? Which line error? Ninth line is an error. Ninth line is an error. Go to the place and try to say ninth line is an error. See students, ninth line is an error. Display takes 4 positional arguments, but you are given how many? 5. That you are taking only 4, but you are given how many? 5. That means I need to go for a comment. Which one is executing? This only will execute. See students, 4 to 4 only will execute. Are you able to follow? Then this time what you will do? To execute this, what should I do? I have to change the order. For example, if I change the order, then this is executing. Then this is executing. I think you are following online students. For this one is following. But for 10th one, 11th line, it is a problem again. For 11th line, it is a problem. First answer is coming, but for 11th line, problem is coming. This indicates order is whatever you are writing, you are saying here. In general, you try to follow quickly now. Quickly you try to take out. Now I'm going to take it 40. This is called what? 3 with how many? 3. Next I will go to what? I'll take out this thing and a function call 3, function call 4 with what? 2. What is happening now? Here I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it. ABC. This is definition number 3. Here I will print it. Next I'm going to take up one more here. One more here. I'm writing. What is this now? AB. What is this now? 4. AB only you print it. Now I'm going to write it. A comma B comma C. And I'll print what A. And you go for what? 5. Now go to this place. Functional argument number 5. This is called 5. This is called 5. With how many arguments? 1. Remove this. Remove this. Now I'm going to take up, try to run. To whom it will be given preference? Come on. How many lines it is having? Third line, fifth line, seventh line, ninth line, 11th line. Which one is given preference? 16th error, 17 error, 18 error, 19 error. Only 21 will execute. That means these are all containing what names? Same function name. My conclusion I am giving. My conclusion I am giving. Try to run once and then experience the result once. Line by line error. Line number 16 error. 5. Line number 16 error. Keep comment. Line number 17 error. Line number 17 error. Keep comment. Line number 18 error. Line number 18 error. 18 error. Next 19 error. 19 error. Go to the 19 error. Only the last part it is executed. Last part. Last part it is executed. I think you are following. So finally, this is called what? Drawback or not? So finally, what is your conclusion? When we have, now I'm going to give you the conclusion. When we have family of similar function calls, is it a family of similar function calls or not? With the what? With the what? Variable number of parameters. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is that concept called? Variable length parameter. Variability means what? Changeability in the length. Changeability. In LKG, your height is so. In your 5th class, your height is so. 10th class height, intermediate height, and BTech height. Like that, your height is increasing. Height is increasing, brain is decreasing. Correct, sir. Why? The moment when you are going up, increasing, extra intelligence is coming. Friends are becoming more. Extra habits are becoming more. That's why brain is coming down. Up to 10th class, you are very good or not? Correct? Think about it. And now, up to 10th class, you are good student. You are gold. Later, what is happening? Something is mixing in the gold. It is slowly becoming what? Huh? Ganesh Babu? Yes, Ganesh Babu perfectly saying. Schools, colleges spoiling with wrong explanations, sir. They will explain something, you will feel it is the correct. And that too, when you are in school days and college days, yes, your brain is very sharp enough to attract the things. And they explain wrong things now. It is written on your brain. And when everything is over, when you come to the job related thing, that will reflect it. And for us, when you come to after the things are over, to eliminate that wrong things from your brain, it takes a lot of time because already written with pen, that erasing and putting new concept, it takes some time. Okay, students. Hmm? So, shining, decreasing, yes. So, shining, decreasing. Why? So many works are there and everything. Okay, whatever it is, come out of that. When we have a family of functions, similar family of functions with what values? Variable length values. Variable length values. That time, how many I wrote it? I wrote those many. Still, is it executing up? No. Then how to execute this? Then how to execute? I am writing. Here I am writing. This program will not execute. Will not execute as it is. Because PVM remembers. PVM remembers what? PVM remembers latest function definition only. Latest function definition only. Due to its which process? Interpretation process. Interpretation process. Due to its interpretation process. Then how can you come out of that? To avoid that, I'm going to talk. And this program, when you execute, don't getting executed. Don't feel that it is not coming. I wrote myself only, this will not execute. Sir, how can I execute this now? Can you tell me any technique? Now I'm showing. Now coming to that. I'm telling one technique for you to execute. Look at guys. Here I'm saying this program will execute. How? Execute as it is. As it is. How I'm planning you see, mom. So here I'm defining. Immediately I will call students. Immediately I will call. I will define. Immediately I will call. Immediately I will call. I will define it. Immediately I will call. So it won't remember the latest one or something. Defining, calling. Again, defining and calling. This you say. This you say. Define it and calling. Yes. This you say. This you say. Again, I am saying what? Defining and calling. Defining and calling. Here. See. Defining and calling. Remove this. Defining and calling. Defining and calling. How this is done? So here I am going to say. Here I am going to say. Defining and calling. Here I am going to say. Defining and calling. See students. Defining and calling. Are you able to follow? I defined it, called. Defining, calling. So no need to remember what? Definition area and this one. But this is one of the simplest, our technique only, but it is not a final solution. 2.py. 2.py. Execute. Save this. Try to execute. Functions. Try to call. Save. Then there I'm going to say. Py. Got it. Am I getting the answer or not? How I called it, how I planned, defining, calling, defining, calling, defining, calling. Understand, students? Now, think about it. In general, come on. In general, here, how many function calls I have? Here, we have 5 function definitions, correct? And we have how many definitions? 5 function definitions. In general, here you see, in general, we have how many? N function calls. Sorry, this is called N function calls. 5 function calls, 5 definitions. N function calls I have. N function calls I have. How many definitions? N function calls I am having. With this concept, 5 N function calls are there. N function definitions are required. Is it not waste of time? This is called what? Waste of time. This technique itself is waste of time. What we are expecting, let it be. We are expecting as it is. We are expecting how many N function calls? N function calls. Define what? One function definition. One function definition. I hope you are following. N function calls. Defining what? Define. How many function calls? One function definition only. That is what is called which concept? Variable length parameter. How to define? I'm going to show. Students in the online, I hope you are following. Let us go to that, how I am defining it. Copy this now. Let us take the next concept here. I'm going to say new, others here, Python. See students, this one remove. This one you remove. Today I'm taking what? Pure. pure variable arguments concept. Remove this entire thing. How many function calls? 5. How many I decided to define? 1. How I am defining? Please watch it. DE of what is my function name? Display values. Nice. There I will take one formal parameter. One formal parameter, take it. Formal param, you take it. Formal param, you take it. Before the formal parameter, you write a single asterisk symbol. Asterisk is nothing but what? Star symbol. Star formal parameter. I am taking the formal parameter name as A. That's all. That's all. Pass. Star A indicates any formal parameter preceded with a star. We call it as what? Variable length parameter. What is the beauty of the star A? Star A says call the function, call the function, call the function of same thing, irrespective of number of values you are passing. Suppose if you take this example, all these values will go to where? A only. That A is holding one value, two values, three values, n number of values it can hold in the form of tuple. In the form of what? Tuple. Sir, why only tuple? Because the values which I am sending, it should receive as it is without modification. What type? Same type, different type, all the types, unique, duplicates, anything with what? Immutability. So what is the star A type should be? What is the star A type should be? Tuple. So here I will write it. Here star A is called. Star A is called. What is that star A is called? Star A is called. Not saying properly. Is called. Is called variable length parameter. Variable length parameter. Why I am calling variable length parameter? Because I am using in the function heading. And whose type is what? Tuple. Can I print that? Print A comma type of A. What a beautiful subject. So here say triple line comment, triple line comment. What are you applying first? First one. Where it will go? First one only. What is this 10, 20, 30, 40 will go to A only. What is the star A? Variable length parameter. Whose type is what? So it can store all of them in this place only. Beautiful. Online students, here I defined only one function definition. Execute it. See students, execute now. Py, see students. What I got it? Tuple. Is it a tuple or not? Remove the second one, student. Online students. Remove the second one. So remove the second one. I think students, execute. See, execute. Second one I removed. Is it executing 4 or not? Next, remove the third one. Remove the third one and see students. See that it is printing. Third one also got it. Fourth one you remove. Fourth one and fifth one. And you take one more also. Without argument also you take it. Don't pass anything. What is that now? 6. With what argument? 0. 0 positional argument. Empty will come. So last empty will come. Are you able to follow? How to print this data? Online students, how to print this data? Now I am printing. Be careful. Now I am printing of what? Star 50, star 50. Come on. For V in where? A. Print of what? I say here. Something like not a format of what? V, V, comma, end is equal to what? Some space, and say print off. Why print off? Next line purpose. Try to run. All of them you try to run. Say this now. So I'm getting these values or not? Perfectly all the values are coming now. I think how many definitions I defined? Only one. Which is having what? Star A. What the star A is called? Variable length argument. Is it not for family of function definitions with variable argument values? Is it defined only one function definition or not? Perfectly we got the result. I hope you understood this. So there is a rule is available, students. Rule is available. Let me carry this now. Second example, let me go for it. See my first example. This is called what? This program will not execute at all. This program will execute. This program will execute provided defining calling. Is it not our waste of time? Done, done. Now I am going to say pure variable arguments. I was implemented same function name, but I took it as star A and I got the output. Let me go to the same thing. I'll carry. Be careful. I'm using it. Something special I'm using. Look at this type of thing I'm using. What is this now? Variable length parameter. Be careful. 100 comma, 100 comma, something like I'm writing row sum, comma. He is a person whose roll number is that. He want to display these many values. Another person, 200 is that, and I'm saying dr, and he want to pass these values. 300 is the person and passing something like tr, and he is passing that values. 400 is the value, 400 is the number, and something like ss. He want to pass the value. 500 is the person, 500 is the person, and something like kv. He want to pass that, and 600 is the value, 600 is the value. Now I'm saying something like sq, and you don't want to pass any value. What did you understand? Observe the data now. If I take it, everything is passed to star A only. Everything is passed to star A only. Try to run this now. Variable argument example 2. Everything is passed to variable pure argument example 2 only. So observe it. Try to run it. So I got my 2.py. 2.py. So I got it. My data is passing. If you carefully observe, students, the first two are constantly passing. The first two are constantly passing. They are going to differing. And then third thing you observe it, they are differing in their number. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But the first constantly passing 1 and 2, you take them as what? Come on. SNO, comma. Yes name you take it. Last time writing what? Star A. What the first two are called? Positional parameters. What is this first two are called? Positional arguments. What is this 1020, 1020, 1020, etc.? Variable length arguments. Understood? First two always pass to whom? SNO and S name. There I am printing. There I am printing student number. Student number is equal to comma what? SNO. Print of what I am writing? Student name is equal to what? Yes name I am printing. Yes name I am printing. Carefully observe, students, how simple it is. Execute it. Now see. Number. This is a number and name, and this is a data. This is a number name. This is a data. This is a number name, data, and I am passing this. I hope you are following me. Got it up? Now, online students. Now thing is, I want to find out the sum of the values which are passing. Okay, first of all, are you okay? I want to find out how many values is passing. I want to find the sum. The row sum passed these values. I want to find the sum. I want to find the sum. See the order. First positional, last what I passed it. Variable length parameter. The rule to remember is the variable length parameter to be written only one time. And that too where to write? Last. Last in the function heading. And you may remember default one also I wrote it. Default also to be last. But both of them last. When both of them are there in my program, which one is the last? That is my next example. Next example is what? Default will be there. Variable length also will be there. Let me do some calculation. I want to do the sum of the star A. How do you do sum of the star A? How do you do sum of the star A? S is equal to 0. What I do? S is equal to S plus V. I will print the data here. What is my data? Sum is equal to comma what? Yes. Try to run my example. Try to run my example. Sum is called what here? Come on, 150. Sum is called what here? 100. Sum is called what here? 60. Sum is called what here? 30. Sum is 10. Nothing I am passing. What is that now? 0. Got it? This is about the calculation of what? On variable length arguments. Got it or not? And how many variable length parameter to be used? Only one. So when I will go here, whenever you have similar family of function calls with a variable number of values, that time I'll go for what? Variable length parameter. I know the parameter names. I don't know the order of the parameters. That time we'll go for what? Keyword arguments. I have a common value for all the functions. Default. I want to pass specific data. Positional. Simple. By seeing that itself, you can say, come on, carry the same example. See, students, how beautiful it is. Let us go. Here I am writing. And all these people are living in India only. India. Variable arguments example 3.py. All of them are living in where? India. How do you write it? India, India, I will not fall. India, India, I will not pass it. Suppose if you pass India, 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 sometime it will become problem because India is adding to every number. So numeric number plus string data will give you which error? Type error, not type error. And looking with a difficulty, looking to other student with a unknowing. So students, my dear student, that's why you need to catch immediately. So 10 plus Python, it is going to be error, type error, unsupported operation, not possible. Already so many times I said. Come on now. How do you do it now? Variable arguments example 3 dot py. I should say what? City. Where should I write city? That is a question mark. City is equal to what? India. City is equal to Hyderabad. Whatever it is. To be written before star na, after star na, that is a question mark. Suppose if I write a city is equal to HYD, do you know what is happening? You see, no error will come, but wrong result will come. So 10 will go to where? City. 10 will go to city. Observe it. Execute. Observe this. Go to the place. Here I am writing. You see, go to your command prompt. PY. See students. City is equal to city. I did not print it. I'll print the city also. Here I will print student. Student. Living city. Student living city is equal to what? City. Student living city is equal to city. You try to execute. All the people are living city is 10, 10, 10, 10, etc. I think you are following this city is equal to. Only last part is HYD. Why last part HYD? Because nothing I am passing now. Default value. So it should not be written in the before of that. Where should I write it? See, how many are there? In the function heading, we started our life with what? List of formal parameters. But in the list of formal parameters, see how many divisions are there. Correct or not? So if a person is getting fever, which type of fever you are learning? Only fever tablet will give, that fever will not go. Type of fever. Formal parameter. Which type of formal parameter? Positional formal parameter. Variable length formal parameter. Default parameter. These are the different things. That time it is going to be available. So try to follow me. Try to see this now. Here I am getting. What is that now? Living city, living city. Everybody got city, 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 city. Are you following me? Suppose go. Here I am writing one more thing like this. What is my data? Here I am writing. Here I used what? Variable length plus default. See the beauty of it. Positional, so default, etc. Here, be careful. I am writing 1.2 comma 3.4 comma 4.5 comma and USA. I am writing USA or Bangalore. I am writing. Is it valid or not? Come on, valid and invalid. All these things are going to after 60 SQ, 60 SQ going to this place. What are these things are going? These things 1.2, 3.4, 4.5, Bangalore will go to where? Star A. Star A only. Bangalore actually belongs to what? City. That time you will get an error in addition time. You see the error. See the addition time error will come. Bangalore related error is coming. Everything got it. But the error will come in which case? Line number 11, 22 line. This time error is coming. Are you following? So how do you avoid that? Line number 11. This time error is coming. This time calling error is coming. That's why you have to pass compulsory what? City. What is this? Positionals. Variable length, default, and then what? This is subject. ఇలా ఉండాలి subject. This is called a subject. So if I go like this deep of it, if I open my NumPy documentation, if everything is visible like that, other people just jump. They don't understand. And no faculty will go for this much of dedication on the subject. You see their notes, just they are sitting adjacent to, ask them to open their notes. Python you see, functions you see, any topic you like, you open it out. So see that perfectly coming. City is equal to Bangalore. City is equal to Hyderabad. City is equal to Hyderabad. Wherever there is something like this. Are you following? Last and final. Here I am writing. Display values. Display values. I am saying AP. I am saying AP. And I am saying something like RA. And I am saying something like, students. Something 700 I am writing. 700 I am writing. What is happening? Error. Error, no. Wrong mapping will come. Wrong mapping. See that. Student number AP, name, and a city. And the last one is, this one is the last. 700 is going to be that. But 700 is going for star A. It should not be. But actually my intention is what? Come on. City is equal to, what is this is called? Name is equal to, name, yes name. Yes name. What is this is called? SNO is equal to, what is this called? Function with keyword arguments. Execute. Which one I am not passing? See, number, name, city, sum. Now, can I pass like that? 10, 20, 30, 40 like that? Can I pass like that? 1.5, comma, 2.5, comma, 3.5. Can I call? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. 100% no. Why? These are acting as what? Positional. These are acting as what? Keyword. That error I already said. This is an error. This is an error. Perfectly, this is an error. So, coming to the point of it, these are called what? Error. Earlier also I shown you. Where I shown you earlier? Because you will forget, students. You will forget. You go to that variable length, the keyword argument level I said. This time I said error. Error I shown you. See, this is called keyword arguments. Comma simple value I passed it. This is an error. Here also same to same. Same to same. Here I think. Here also. Keyword arguments with values. Same error will come. So this is called an error. I think, students, this is more clear. So I will say commenting line. Got it or not? Understood? So is it clear about this keyword arguments and everything? So here how many techniques you know? 4. What are those? Positional arguments, default arguments, keyword arguments, variable length arguments. Do you have the clarity in each of them? And tomorrow what I will go for it? Keyword, variable length. Keyword mixing, variable length mixing. Wonderful. After that, along with that last technique, first is involved, second is involved, third is involved, fourth is involved. Everything you see. First beginning example, what is that? Dummy program, not executing. Second program is what? Executing with a normal technique. Third one executed with a fundamental basic program. Second one with intermediate program. Last one is what? Advanced program. We need to concentrate. Beginning, if I tell this example, you cannot understand. Understand? So, like that. Even tomorrow, when I come to this type of argument, fifth one, I'll explain the concept of it and I'll go for discussing about these things involved with that. So I'm going to take up one concept I will show you. What is the concept here? Variable length arguments. Come on, read out very carefully. Come on. When we have family of multiple similar function calls with a variable number of values or arguments, then with a normal Python programming, we must define multiple function definition. This process leads to more development time. This is my output. 1 minute. This is my thing. Definition calling, definition calling, definition calling. Is it not a most waste of time? What we need? N function calls. Define what? One function definition. See, to overcome this process, we must use the concept of variable length parameter. To implement variable length parameters concept, we must define single function definition and takes a formal parameter preceded with a symbol called asterisk star param. And the formal parameter with asterisk symbol is called variable length parameter, and whose purpose is to hold or store any number of values coming from similar function calls whose type is a tuple. Point to point, point to point. Whatever I shown you, this is called a star A. Is what type? Tuple type. See, point to point. Syntax for defining DEF function name. List of positional params first. Next is called what? Star param. Next is called a default param. How many times star param can be taken? Only one. Rule one. Here, star param is called variable length parameter. What is the purpose of it? It can hold any number of argument values or variable number of argument values. Star param 1 is what type? Tuple type. Rule 1. Star param must always be written last part of function heading and it must be only one, not multiple. Star A, comma, star B, comma, star C cannot be written. It should be only one. One more thing regarding I am talking about this point. This error point I am talking. What is the error point? When I am using default argument, when I am using variable length argument, it should be used in the last only. You cannot use it in the beginning. You have to use in the last only. You cannot use it in the beginning. That is my point of rule. When we use variable length and default parameters in the function heading, we use default parameter as last before we use variable length parameter in the function calls. We should not use default parameter as keyword argument because variable number of values are treated as positional arguments. This is the error one I am talking. If at all you want to use last. Last of what? Variable length. Don't use before. Don't use before what? Variable length arguments. That will give you what? Error. That is the point. Clear? What you have observed in the programming, I said this. Beginning of notes, you observe every topic, 4 or 5 examples I am giving. Even in net also, you will get one simple example you will find. But here, average, easy, difficulty, like that we are entering. Tomorrow also, when we come back to this place, I am talking about these things also here. Students, don't miss tomorrow class. Very, very important. Tomorrow I'll go for keyword variable length arguments concept I will discuss by mixing all of them. Online students, is it clear for everybody today? Is it clear for everybody today? Right, students. So I'll stop my class and tomorrow class we will go for continuation part of the fifth one. I will go for it. Fifth mechanism I will go for it. Fifth concept I will go for it. Don't miss the class. Thank you, students. All the best. Those who has the doubts, you please hold on. I'll clarify your doubts, students. Right, students. Thank you. Online students, any doubts are there, students? If you have any doubts, I'll clarify your doubts, students. Any more doubts? You can raise your hand symbol so that I can clarify. Online students, any doubts are there, ma? I'll clarify. No more doubts, huh? So if no more doubts are there, I'll send these notes for you now itself. You can happily download it. Okay, Suresh. Thank you, mom. Thank you. Thank you, students. Right, students. Thank you, students. Now I will go for uploading the notes, ma. Please download it and write the notes, practice it, and read and attend tomorrow class. Thank you. All the best.